So there is a battle going on between these two games, Fish and Fish It. They are both fishing Roblox games. And this game did come first. Fish is the first game, is the first fishing game that ever came on Roblox. It was created on March 13th of 2024. And Fish It was created on October 20th, 2024. So this was made 7 months later. Fish It was made 7 months later. And under Fish It's description, since it was made after Fish, we can see that it says inspired by Fish and Fishing Simulator. But many people are saying that inspired doesn't mean you can just copy everything from Fish. This isn't inspiration anymore, it's just copying. And the developer of Fish actually responded and said at first they definitely had their own identities, meaning that both games were different, but it's definitely past a point where Fish It is just taking from Fish without the developer or other developers getting anything in return. So the developer of Fish is saying that Fish It is completely copying Fish. And actually, with this thumbnail right here, when they had their birthday, many people are saying that this thumbnail right here, the birthday thumbnail, is very similar to a thumbnail that Fish had for their birthday. On top of this, many people are also saying that Fish It is actually botted. So if we look at the list of players on Fish It right now, we can see a ton of Bacons and Acorn characters. And many people are saying that these are bots. And the reason for this is that players are able to stay in the game AFK and get items while not being in the game. They're able to sit in the game and get items without even playing. But inside of Fish, apparently you are not able to just sit in the game and get items easily AFK and not be able to play the game. And we're going to find out about that because I'm going to play these games for the first time ever. I have not played these games ever. And we're going to see the differences and similarities between these two games. Also, if we look at Fish It's player count, they have recently been going crazy. They have gotten so many players over barely any time. Look at this chart. It is on the rise. Every time they update, they must get a peak of players, which is around 2 million players. But on average, they are having 1 million players every single hour. And at the low points, they are having 800,000. If we look at the time when they hit low points, it is 3 p.m. to 9 p.m. And then we have 10 p.m., 2 p.m., 3 p.m. So in Eastern time, we can see that Fish It hits their low player count from 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. in Eastern time. And when they hit a peak of players for the day, we can see that it is around 2 a.m. to 9 a.m. And the reason for that is because many of the players are not in North American countries, unlike many players on Roblox. Many of their players are from countries around Indonesia, and this was found from Nightfox. I cannot fully confirm it, but based on his research, it does seem to be very true. So right now, this is the time in Indonesia right now. It is 10 a.m. And right now it is 10 p.m. in Eastern time. So if we look at this, they hit a low point at 10 p.m. Eastern time, which means at 2 a.m., when they hit a peak of players at 2 a.m., that would be the afternoon of Indonesia, which is when most players are able to play Roblox. But if we look at the player count of Fish over time, they quickly exploded to 500,000 peak players, but then they slowly went down because of Do Big Studios buying their game, and then players slowly came back again, and now every single hour when they update, they are peaking at 800,000 players. For Fish, it seems to go down at around 12 a.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Time, and it goes up at around 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. And that is because a lot of their players are from North America. And at 2 p.m. and 10 a.m., people in North America are awake, while people in Indonesia will be asleep. So many people are saying that Fish It copied Fish, but we're going to find out when I join these games. So the first game we are going to join is going to be Fish, because they were the original game. And we're going to see how similar Fish It is to Fish. We're going to join into Fish for the first time. I've only played this for the Roblox events. I have no idea how to play this. So obviously I do have a few things from the events that I have played, but that is all. Alright, so looking around, it seems like we have a ship owner, so we can buy ships. Alright. And it looks very realistic. And Nightfox did say something about that, and we will go into that more, because I have not joined Fish It yet. But looking at this, the map does look more realistic. It looks very similar to like real life. And many Roblox games don't really have that kind of nature. They don't have any like real life elements. So they have like moving bushes, and they have rocks and moving water. And then they have an actual beach. So if we go up here, who is this? Let's see. There's an NPC over here. Hello, new fisher. Okay. We're not going to do that. So they have a guide, which isn't very obvious. It's kind of out of the way. Alright, let's go up here and let's see what we have. So we have Moosewood Village. Interesting. And there is a merchant. I'm assuming we can buy these fishing rods and probably sell fish. And then if we go over here, seems like this is just part of the map. There's so many NPCs in this game, it's kind of confusing, which may be a reason. Once we join Fish It, we will see the differences. So from just joining into the game, we can see that the map is very realistic, and it also has many NPCs, which makes it very confusing to know where to go and who to talk to, and if I really need to go up to these people, or if they're just here for the game. So it's very confusing for a new player to get used to it, which may be a reason why Fish It is more popular than Fish. So now we're going to try some fishing in this game, because I have heard that it's way more difficult than in Fish It, which we will find out about very soon. So let's go fishing. We have to hold it back to let the fishing rod go. Alright. And then we have to click shake buttons every single time. Otherwise, if I don't shake it, let's look what happens. If I don't click the shake button, I don't think I will get a fish. So we have to click the shake buttons every single time to actually get a fish. And then we have to hold this to actually catch the fish. So I'm going to hold it, try to get the fish. So that is very difficult to actually get a fish, which does seem kind of fun. It does make the game more fun to catch a fish and more worth it to catch the fish, but it was very difficult to just catch this. So now let's go sell it and let's see how much we get for that fish. We put a lot of work into it. Let's see what we can get. I'd like to sell this. And we got 38 cents for that fish, and we did a lot of work for it. So based on the little bit of the game that I have seen in Fish, it seems that Fish is very difficult to understand how to do things and if you are supposed to do certain things. And it seems that this is way more realistic than a normal Roblox game. Also, fishing in general in this game seems a lot more difficult, but it is also kind of fun for older players. I'm not sure about younger players because it is too complex for like a 5-year-old to go fishing and click all those buttons just to get a fish. But now we are going to join Fish It to compare it to that experience on Fish. I've heard that this game is a lot more simple than Fish, and that may be a reason why many players are going to Fish It instead of Fish. So this is my first time ever joining. It says you played. I just got my first badge. And it looks like we do have a tutorial right away. Right when I join. Right when I join in the game, it says that I get a daily login. And Fish also had this, but this looks a lot more like Roblox. And if we look around in the map before I do the tutorial, so it is kind of realistic, but a lot of the materials of the map do seem more like Roblox instead of real life. All of the stores do seem a lot more simple. And if we look around, we can see that there are big labels saying what each thing does. And it's very clear where I am supposed to go for each thing. So it seems to be a lot more simple than Fish because you are able to understand where to go. So now let's do the tutorial and let's see how easy fishing is in this game. Hold to charge your rod, okay? Alright, we got a great... Alright, we have a fish and we have to click. So it seems that clicking is a lot easier. Clicking is a lot more easier than having to hold your mouse and wait for it to fill the box. In this, all you have to do is just click and you have a fish. You don't have to shake your rod. You don't have to hold it and then wait and hold it again. This, you can just hold the rod, let it go, and then once you have a fish, you can just click. And that's all you have to do. And I just got a fish. So now, let's go up. Wait, why is it telling me to keep going? I don't want to keep going. Alright, we're just going to ignore the tutorial. So now, I'm going to go up here and let's see. It says sell here. That is very simple. I actually know where to go in this game, which makes it a lot easier to play the game and understand how to play. So we're going to press Q, and it says sell 2 items. There we go. And we just sold our 2 fish. Now, what else is there? What is kind of difficult is that the labels are high up, so you do have to look up. If the labels were down here, it would be more simple. But at least they do have labels. It seems a lot easier than Fish trying to find where things are. But if we go up here, let's see, what does Billy Bob's shop have? Rod skins? Oh, we don't need that. Let's go over here. Baits. Alright. And if we look up here, we can actually see that as labels. I actually forget that they have labels because they are too high up, which I do not really like. But based on just joining the game right away, I do like this a lot more because it seems like a lot more like Roblox. And also, it's very obvious where to go for certain things. Because I know that I can sell my fish here. I can get fishing rod skins right there. I can get baits right here. And then I can get rods over here. All of the labels explain where I have to go, which is very simple. But another argument was that the reason Fish It, not Fish, the reason Fish It has so many players is because of this button right here. This button says toggle auto fishing. And if we click it, we have to reach level 3. So once you reach level 3, you can click this button. Let's actually get to level 3. Let's see how hard it is. Let's see. We just have to click to get the fish, which is much easier than having to click the shake button and then hold it to get the fish. And I am stuck in the ocean. There we go. So let's see if I can get level 3. How easy is it to get level 3 so that we can toggle auto fish? Because I have heard that auto fishing allows many people to just sit AFK in this game all day. And the reason they do that is to sell rare items. Obviously, this is not a very rare item, a very rare fish, but they can collect as many items as they want and sell them on an illegal site. There are many people that are selling items on websites for real money, and all they're doing is sitting AFK. Do not do this. Do not buy from these people. It is against Roblox's terms of service. If you do it, you will get banned. So let's try to get level 3. Let's see how easy it is to get level 3. We've already gotten level 2, it says. So we can see we already got level 2, and it was so easy. So we're just going to keep on fishing. Let's see how easy it is. And even before you get the auto fish. Actually, let's go back here. Okay, you guys are kind of in the way. And even before you get this auto fish, which will automatically fish for you, you can actually just get an auto clicker and put it in this game and constantly be getting more and more fish. You don't even need the game's auto fish. You can just get an auto clicker and it will automatically get you fish. And that is a big reason why many people think this game is being botted and has so many players all at the same time. Let me go here. All right. And it is also a very big reason why many people are saying that Fish It's player count does not change over time. It has been consistent over months between 1 million and 800,000 players consistently. Except for update days when many people will join during the update. But this is why people are saying that it is so easy to sit AFK in this game and have so many players is because of auto fishing. I can just sit here and click. And I am fishing while walking, which is kind of interesting. Here we go. Oh, I have auto fishing on right now. Oh, I have level 3 on. Wait, how did I get a fish? What? I'm all the way over here. So you can even auto fish while you're not over there? Let me turn that off. So I have already easily gotten level 3, which means I am able to use this auto fishing. Meaning I can just leave my computer constantly running and getting rare items. And many people will use this to either play the game and be very good at it without even playing it, or doing things against the terms of service and selling it on a black market. But then, once we get our fish, all we have to do is come over here and we can simply sell everything. And we know where to go because the labels tell us exactly what the shops are for. And that is most likely... Let me go back here. Wait, where's the player count? Okay, 1 second. Trying to find the player count. Alright, I'm trying to line these up really quick. And those are most likely the reasons why Fish is left with only 46,000 players, while Fish It, let me try that again. While Fish It is almost an exact replica of Fish and has over 900,000 players. Fish It is much more simple to play than Fish, and players are easily able to understand the game than Fish. Alright, if you guys did like that, I think this was pretty cool. This was a pretty good video. I'm gonna edit it, turn it into a video. Alright, let's get an outro. Let's say something about subscribing, because of course you have to subscribe. If you really enjoyed this video and live stream for my live stream viewers, make sure you are subscribed with your notifications on and like the video. Let's push it out to more people. This was actually very fun to make because it's very interesting to investigate these situations. It is very interesting to investigate these I cannot talk. It is actually very interesting to investigate these situations, and I did really enjoy making this video and live stream. So if you enjoyed it, tell me in the comments too. But like and subscribe so that I know. Thank you, Jerry, for subscribing, of course. Should I tell you guys? Oh, let's do one more thing. We have to do one more thing. Alright, let's see. Where's my stream? Let's go to my long form stream. Alright. So, before I end, 1 second. Let me zoom in. Why is it not working? So before I end, I actually asked my live stream viewers on this live stream. It is a video, but I was live streaming it at the time. But I actually asked my viewers which is better. And 56% of my viewers said Fish It was better than Fish. So it was a very close between Fish and Fish It because we only had 9 votes. It was very close. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to subscribe and like. I'm going to go. Thank you so much for being on the stream. And I hope you guys enjoyed that. And for anybody interested in my game, I'm going to work on one. I know I've been doing this constantly. I'm going to advertise it maybe tomorrow, but I really want to add a game pass or not a game pass, something that you can buy to make somebody the Yeti. So you can buy it with Robux and make somebody the Yeti. Yeti tag peak game. Thank you so much. And then I will be advertising it. And the reason I'm doing that is because I'm trying to have as many possible ways of making my Robux back plus more so I can continue making it better and better. And then eventually it will become hopefully so popular that I can just keep on advertising it and have extra Robux to give to you guys and DevX. Just ask Shiba for some Robux. I can't do that. I don't ask for Robux. I have plenty of Robux. I just want to make sure I'm making my Robux back before I do any more investments. So I'm trying to make some updates so that I can make some Robux and then keep on spending it on advertisements. But anyway, thank you so much for joining. I did really enjoy that. Make sure to turn on your notifications if you don't have them on. I know I don't have that many viewers, but who's here? We just have Jerry. I'm gonna end. Thank you so much. I will see you. I just muted myself. I will see you in another stream.